We need it. Recording is in progress.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Comfy. Girl, this is gonna be a story.
Is it? Is it dark? Oh, God.
You didn't hear my mic fall?
Yes. I heard it. I saw it.
I ignored it. Oh, it gives me an option. Do I consent to the recording or do I leave the meeting?
Consent. Hey there, chatters. I'm Nat.
And I'm Kat. Welcome to the Crime Chat. I am your forensic femme fatale, Natalie, your true crime addict connoisseur.
It's two normal girls who not only bring you dark crimes, evil minds, and occasionally the unknown, but we are your crime chat duo who has some really big news to let you know tonight.
If you haven't heard, oh my gosh, we've collabed. We have an official collaboration with Mad Love Cosmetics. We have our very own crime and cosmetics beauty line.
Yes. Mind-blowing.
Mind-blowing. And it's season 1, so it's named after our crime and cosmetic villains and a couple bonus from season 1. Like the lipstick killer, the bloodbattery, the Alyssa DeVault, the YouTube makeup artist killer.
And of course, the one, the only, Aqua Tofana.
Miss Julia Tofana herself, center stage.
And Marilyn Monroe.
And Marilyn Monroe. We had to include Marilyn Monroe in this crime and cosmetics segment. So we've got eyeshadow, we've got lashes and lippies that are on the way.
Yes.
So go to www.madlove.com to pre-order. Right meow.
Yeah, right meow. Right meow.
Do it right meow. Do it right meow. Crime and cosmetics specialties. Our Crime Chat with Nat and Kat collaboration with Mad Love Cosmetics. So exciting.
Yes. Support your girls. Go get it. Go get your palette and lippies and lashes and look fierce.
You're gonna love all the blood.
All of it. All the murder. All
the kill. So here's your disclaimer, chatters. The following crime chat does contain adult content and descriptions of very violent scenarios today. I'm also going to throw in an additional trigger warning. We're going to talk about the death of children. We're also going to talk about suicide. So please feel free to skip. Come back next week. If you're hanging in there, chatters, your listener discretion is advised.
Yes, and you have been warned. And before we get into today's crime chat, Kat, what have you done?
House of Dragon.
You could not stay away.
Resist.
You could not stay away.
Oh my gosh, it's freaking amazing. My husband actually said, so we've watched the first 3 episodes, right? He's like, this is going to be better than Game of Thrones. And I'm sitting there, look, what do we do when we find characters? We Google them, right? So Rhaenyra Targaryen, I'm like, where does she fit in the line? How is she related to the Mad King?
Yes.
Like, where does Jon Snow come into this play? Like, I'm literally going, like, what's your family tree, Targaryens?
Yes.
Freaking amazing. Wow.
It's an incredible rabbit hole to go down. I mean, I know whose dragon is who and what their special features are.
Targaryens.
So let me ask you a question. Are you really excited about, so who are your 2 favorite characters in House of Dragon right now?
I think it's Rhaenyra, the daughter. And I hate Daemon.
Do you?
Yeah, but I know he's going to come back, but I hate him because Matt Smith is his name.
Yes.
He plays an amazing evil character.
He does.
Amazing evil character. Do you remember a while back, a few episodes back, I was telling you about a movie I watched on the plane called A Night in Soho?
Yes.
He was the evil character in that movie.
So
you gotta watch A Night in Soho. It's
I gotta check it out. Yeah, you said that before. I have to check it out. But just so you know, like Daemon Targaryen, from what I researched and when I read the books, like that, the writer, the George Martin, his favorite character to write was Daemon Targaryen. So
because of everything that's surrounding him, like
yeah,
there's so much, and like his wanting to be the king, and I did look ahead, and Rhaenyra and Daemon get married.
Yes, they do.
Oh my God, she marries her uncle.
In the last episode, they wanted to marry her to her brother, the baby.
Well, that's true, the baby.
So,
yes,
so like
her half brother.
Yeah. So I think Daemon is going to be that character that you want to hate, but you don't want to fight without him on your side.
I could see that. Okay.
Yeah. So he's like one of those bratty, spoiled, entitled people, but he does have this kind of he has this incredible conflict within himself.
Yeah.
Where he said it, like when he was having that conversation by the fire pit, he was like, you can't, don't talk bad about the king. That's my brother. I can talk bad about the king. Like,
no, and that's so true with family, right? Yes, you better not talk shit about my family. So I can talk shit about my family,
exactly,
but you can't. Hell no.
So there's a level where I like him, and then there's a level where I'm like, what a fucking idiot.
I'm with you there.
Yeah.
Oh, so the other thing I watched was on Netflix. Mm-hmm. I think it's a limited like 3-part series, like 3-part episode. I Just Killed My Dad.
What?
Yeah, you haven't seen that?
No, is it good? Is it good?
Yes.
Is it out? Like now?
Yes. Yeah, it's on Netflix now.
Ooh.
And it's a Netflix original. And this kid was like 16 or 17, shot his dad, right? Mm-hmm. But as they go back and start to peel the onion layer on this kid, he was kidnapped by his father. He was likely physically, definitely emotionally abused.
Yeah.
His father refused to let him go to school. He was homeschooled, but when he was 16 years old, he had the grade level of a 5th grader. Like, this kid just, the night that he killed his father, he felt like he was going to die. And that was like self-defense. So that he ended up getting probation.
Okay.
Which was great because he pled to manslaughter, ended up getting just probation. I say great. Not that he definitely, you felt for him. Like,
yeah. Just like you would feel for a woman.
Did it have to come to that? I don't know.
No, of course not. But I think
because he did have some gunshots in the back, which meant the guy was running away, which meant that he was not currently. There was you just gotta watch it. It was
I gotta see it.
Freaking insane. Like probably a really good crime chat to do.
Okay, let's do it
on this kid. Yeah. So you gotta watch it and let me know what you think.
What state was it in?
Louisiana.
Florida. Oh,
Louisiana.
Okay. Okay.
What about you?
What have I done? Oh, House of Dragons.
Yes.
Done that. I've been doing that. And honestly, I'll be honest with you. Yes. I've been I've just been like doing like the House of Dragons lore and like catching and brushing up on like the history and stuff like that. And
yeah.
I just love and I'm heartbroken because they just announced that Miguel Sapochnik is not going to continue as creative director.
Oh.
He's the guy. So Miguel Sapochnik is the guy that brought us every single amazing episode from Game of Thrones. So he did like all the big wars. He did all the long nights. Like he did that.
Yeah. Wow.
And he took creative control over this, but he's like, I only got 1 season in me. Like, that's it. I'm like, oh no.
Well, you know what I will say? I was very happy that they kept the theme music.
Yes.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yes. You know who I like though, out of everyone? She's not like in there yet, but you'll see more of her. Rhaenys Targaryen. I like that girl because if there's a woman, if there's anybody in that show that reminds me of Daenerys Targaryen, it's Rhaenys.
Okay.
The queen that never was, because she's a badass. Like she's a warrior.
Wasn't she the daughter?
She was the so she's the granddaughter of the king Jacaerys that gave Viserys his throne.
Okay.
But he skipped over his granddaughter to get to him. She was older.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. It's a badass couple. Like it's a truly, and their kids ride dragons. She rides the dragons. He owns everything. Like, come on. Basically, come on.
It's gonna be great series. We'll see how far it goes. No, now Kit Harington is actually supposed to. Is it Kit Harington? Kit.
That's Jon Snow.
Yeah. He's supposed to come back and have a series with Jon Snow, like the post, like what happens after he gets exiled. That
would be amazing. I love him.
Yes.
So you know Drogon's coming back to him.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Well, we had a very rough episode last time.
I know. Sorry.
Unit 731 and all of its horrors.
Yeah.
This
not going to be my fault this time.
Nope.
It's Kat's fault.
Yeah. But I would like you to lighten it up a little bit before we get into all of the things.
I will do my best.
Okay.
But I know your story is going to be dark. So I figured today we will go over some of Nat's nutty news.
Yay!
5 stories that I found in the headlines. Okay. From all over the world. I'm not focusing directly on Florida this time, even though there's plenty of the Florida stories.
No more Florida man.
Not right now. Next, Nat.
I mean, he is around doing shenanigans, but
of course he is. Of course, he is.
Always.
Kentucky man sues himself after being hit by his own boomerang.
What?
Next one. Missing woman unwittingly joins search party looking for herself. That would be something we would do. We would do that.
I would look for you and me.
Yeah, we would be like, we're missing.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, we all have those nights, I guess. I don't know.
I guess so.
Next story. Police arrest goat accused of armed robbery.
Have you ever eaten goat before?
I have not.
I mean lamb or like...
Yeah, lamb. I've had lamb.
Okay.
I've had goat cheese.
Okay.
That's good. That's delicious, actually.
I've had goat kebabs.
Is it good?
It tastes like chicken.
Story. Crashes her own funeral.
Oh, sweet.
Her husband, who had paid to have her killed.
Oh, shit. Oh, yes. So these are the best. Did you ever see the one where it was like a very newlywed couple? They were married less than a year. They were both into working out, and she hires a hitman to kill her husband.
Yes.
But she gets caught. Like, this was in like Forensic Files. It was in so many different like type of things. I can't even remember her name.
Girl, that was in Florida. That's the girl.
Of course it was in Florida.
Aquadafana, as you know, would never make this mistake.
Miss Julia, our
Miss
queen.
Julia, yeah. Touched her shoulder to make sure she was real. I'm like, are you real? Are you real? And then he's
touched me.
Yeah. My 5 wacky headlines in Nat's Nutty News. I hope that brought some lightness to this episode because we're about to take a deep dive, aren't we?
We are. Ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Hey, do you have your wine?
I'm clutching my wine with both hands as Kat's about to begin the story that I have not seen.
Do you have your crime chat with Kat? Nat and Kat wine glass?
No, I have a solo cup. We're not going to judge.
We're not judging. No. We're not
wine glass I used like an hour ago, and it's in the sink.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to sink it into the... Okay. Here we go. 1994, a young 23-year-old mother of two pleaded to national news media for the man who hijacked her car with her two babies inside and to bring her children home safely. After 9 days, just 9 days, she admitted to killing her 3-year-old and 14-month-old boys, leaving them strapped to their car seats as she let her car roll down John D. Long Lake in Union County, South Carolina. Introducing Susan Smith, arguably the most hated woman in America, definitely in South Carolina.
Yeah.
Do you remember this case?
I do. I do.
Yeah.
But
I remember last time you were like, I don't really know if I remember it, but yes.
Now
fucking
I do.
Susan Smith.
Bitch.
When the composite drawing came out, it was so controversial, and she described it as half of the men living in Columbia, South Carolina at the time, fit the description of the suspect. And the police actually had to be very, very careful. This was the 90s.
Yeah.
Okay. Racial tensions. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
They had to be very careful on pursuing this manhunt and trapping themselves into this profiling of a suspect. The composite drawing itself was very controversial, and that one news media representative said they ended up taking it off the air in that picture because they went back and forth, and eventually they pulled it off the air from the news media just because it was so subjective.
Yeah.
However, police looked into it. That light that she was at would only turn red at that intersection with cross traffic.
Oh.
So that would mean if she was actually at a red light, that meant that there was traffic going.
There was another car. Yeah. There had to be another car. It would be green for her.
Exactly. So when police confronted her about this at the stoplight, she's like, oh, no, I'm sorry. I was mistaken. It wasn't a stoplight. It was a stop sign.
Oh, boy.
So after 9 days.
Holy
this is giving me chills. See, this is why I keep it light, right? Okay.
Oh, my God.
So,
think about that. Just think about that.
But wait, there's more.
Oh, fuck.